Hey everyone, it's Jenna Melanson from Canadian Beats Media. I'm here with Juno-nominated Canadian Folk Music Award-winning Métis artist Amanda Rheaume. Amanda will be performing at Ottawa Ice Dragon Boat Festival on February 5th, so if you're around, check that out. Welcome, Amanda.
Hi.
Are you ready to get started?
I'm so ready. And I'm on unceded Algonquin territory in Ottawa right now. So that's super fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so care to give a bit more detailed introduction to yourself?
Sure. Yeah. So my name's Amanda Rheaume. I'm a citizen of the Métis Nation of Ontario. My Métis relatives, they come from Red River, the Métis homelands. I have Anishinaabe relatives from Lac Seul, northwestern Ontario, and I have settler relatives as well. I was born on unceded Algonquin Anishinaabe territory, also known as Ottawa, and I'm living here now. And first and foremost, I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm an artist. I've been doing music since, wow, very long, near 20 years. and and I put out 5 full-length records. I just put a record out last year. On Yeah, I own a record label with my good friend Shoshona Kish. The record label's called Ishkode Records. And we also run the International Indigenous Music Summit. Yeah, so I'm doing lots of different things,
Yeah, you're
and
keeping busy.
yeah, I could say keep it busy, but first and foremost, I love writing songs and singing them and playing with my band, and that's me in a nutshell.
Okay. Tell us a bit about your most recent release.
The most recent album, it's called The Spaces in Between, and I put it out in May 2022. So it still feels like a new little baby, even though in music industry land, maybe that's a long time ago. But I'm so proud of this album. It was produced by Hill Corcutis, who won a Juno last year for Engineer of the Year. She's the first female to win that Juno. And there's a collection of songs that I wrote during the pandemic. Some of my own, some with friends over Zoom. The album really talks about a few different themes. So, being the title, being the spaces in between, it's for me really talking about all of the spaces we find ourselves moving in that aren't, this or that. You're not this or that, and not fitting into these kind of structured, preconceived, like for identity or sexuality, or even musically, and just how much beauty and growth and how much magic happens in those in between spaces. So a lot of the songs talk about that, and loving oneself like as we are, because we are perfect the way we are. And I think that these are good reminders. I need them, and on some level, I hope other people benefit from those messages. And there's 4 interludes actually, with the voice of Métis leader Tony Belcourt. And
Okay.
he is a family friend. His daughter is Christy Belcourt, and his son Shane Belcourt. Christy's an incredible artist, and Shane's a director, also a musician. But I called Tony up in December 2020, and we talked on Zoom for like 3 hours. And he knew my grandpa, and I just asked him so many questions, and we talked, and I recorded it, and some little excerpts from that interview made it onto my album, and they contextualize a lot of the songs from a Métis perspective, and they're incredible. I'm so honored he agreed, and it's really special to me that his voice is featured on the album.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing to have included,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
What can people expect from your live performance?
yeah. So these days, I'm playing with a full band. There's 5 of us. So there's drums, bass, guitar, and a fiddler.
Okay.
So the show, which will be the show that we do at the Rainbow on the 5th, it's really fun. there's definitely a bit of storytelling. I think in the context of the rainbow, we're gonna like do a good mix of upbeat, really fun. There'll be some fiddle tunes and songs from this past record and songs from my other records. And in between we'll tell a few stories and
Mhm.
just be together. I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm still in the pandemic hangover where like getting to go to a live show and be with humans all together, like hearing music and having this, which is essentially every concert is a completely authentic
Mhm.
moment. It will never be the same again. Those people, that band, that night, so I just yeah, I really want to bring some of that sort of medicine and magic to the night as well. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Well, what other band, sorry, what other band or artist are you looking forward to checking out during the festival?
Well, I love so many of them. Some of them are friends as well, but love to see Lynn Hanson at the Rainbow. I don't know that I've ever seen Lynn there. Silent Winters, I really love to see. Who else? Oh, Twin Flames,
Mm.
Craig. I mean, I all of them. I love all of them, but also the Moonfruits. Moonfruits are so good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a great lineup of shows. Like,
yeah, and of course the Peptides. I saw the Peptides at Pride, and they're so fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any other upcoming shows or festival you'd like to tell us about?
What can I announce? I'm not entirely sure. There's some things that I have to wait to announce, but I am going
Hmm.
over to Germany late April, early May. So the band and I have a tour over there finally after everything was closed for so long.
Yeah.
And oh, March 2nd, we're playing in Toronto. So my record label, Ishkade Records, is having a massive label party and showcase at the Axis Club in Toronto. It's going to be myself, Digging Roots, and Ace and Abby, as well
Okay.
as some there'll be some special guests announcements coming soon. And that's on, yeah, Thursday, March 2nd in Toronto. So we are so excited to get the whole label family together and bring everyone together at the Axis Club. The tickets are available already online.
Okay.
And yeah, we're stoked about that show.
Sounds like a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're on to the just for fun portion. So, what was the first festival you ever attended?
I think it was the Ottawa Folk Festival when I played it in 2003. I don't know that I'd ever been to a festival before. My first concert was New Kids on the Block in Ottawa,
Okay.
but my first festival, I think, was probably the Ottawa Folk Festival 2003. And that's where I met Shoshona and Raven from Digging Roots.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite winter activity?
Ooh. I love cold dipping. I love going in really, really cold water. I know.
Really?
Yeah. The other day, my family and we went into Lake Ontario and it was only 4 degrees
Oh,
in the water.
I'm
Yeah.
cold. I'm cold thinking about it.
Yeah. I love it. I do it regularly or as often as I can. And it's something that you can only do in the winter.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, not only, but outside. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your go-to karaoke song?
Ooh. I am not very good at karaoke. I've done it maybe 2 times and I chose
Okay.
You Ought to Know, and that was a bad call. So never don't choose that. There's like no music at the start. I mean, it's hard to hear. Um, I did a karaoke song recently. Oh, I did oh my gosh, what is that? Crazy Train. I sang Crazy Train. We could go
Okay.
with that. Yeah.
If you could create a festival lineup with yourself and four other Canadian bands or artists, who would you choose to play along with you?
Ooh, Canadians.
Hmm.
Neil Young. Um, these are like it can be crazy, right?
Oh yeah, whatever.
Okay. Neil Young, Joni Mitchell. Who else? Oh, Kathleen Edwards and Blue Rodeo.
I think you'd be selling some tickets for that
I don't
one.
know. This is like I just love those artists, so that's the first thing that came to mind.
Um, since Beaver Tails is a sponsor for Ottawa's Ice Dragon Boat Festival, what's your go-to beaver tail?
Okay, that's a great question. I really normally just get the classic one. But the other one is what's the sunset one where it's like the lemon and the whatever that one
Yeah,
is.
I forget the name, but a lot of people have been saying that one. That I have to try that one, I guess.
Really good. It's like the second like most popular one. And my very first job actually was on the canal as a kid here, and there was a beaver tail
Okay.
shack right beside where I worked, and so I'd eat them like every weekend.
Oh wow. I've had one before, that's it.
It's a commitment. Yeah.
Okay, now you have a chance to promote yourself, your music, your upcoming shows, and you can take your time. Go for it.
Wonderful. Well, I'm really excited to play at the Rainbow. It's been forever. I haven't played that stage in so long, and I'm so excited to be able to bring the full band and, rock out and have fun in such a legendary room. I don't play off Ottawa that often anymore. It's maybe once or twice a year. So I'm really excited that this is the one of maybe 2 or 3 gigs that I'll do here. And I'm just excited to showcase the band. It's going to be really, really fun. And
Mhm.
so I'm really excited about that. And we'll have the new record there for sale. It's out on vinyl. I have CDs and t-shirts and all that fun stuff. And I'm on all of the things. I'm on Spotify and Apple and Amazon and YouTube and on, I'm really excited to see everyone in person. So see you there.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me today,
Miigwech, thanks.
and good luck at the festival.
Thank you.